What's the darkest thing a family member ever did to you? It started when I was 11. That's when my cousin Mira moved in with us. Her mom, my dad's sister, had died in a car accident and her dad just disappeared after the funeral. So my parents took her in. At first, I was excited. Mira was 19, mysterious, and quiet. She had this vibe like she was always watching, always listening. She felt like the older sister I never had. She used to braid my hair, tell me stories about her mom, and I looked up to her in the innocent way only a lonely kid could. But that admiration slowly turned into confusion. Then fear. The first red flag was how she'd sneak into my room at night. Sometimes I'd wake up and find her just sitting by the window in the dark, completely still. When I asked her what she was doing, she'd say, "I'm watching over you." I brushed it off. I thought maybe she was just grieving. Then one day, my diary disappeared. I kept it hidden under my mattress. Classic glittery kid diary. Full of secrets, school drama, my first crush. I searched everywhere. Asked my mom. And all she said was, "Maybe you lost it." 2 weeks later, Mira casually mentioned the boy I had a crush on. I had never told her. Never even hinted. When I asked how she knew, she just gave me this weird smirk and said, "Girls like us are connected." That made my skin crawl. After that, things escalated. My favorite hoodie went missing and turned up in her laundry weeks later. I started getting blamed for things I didn't do. Broken dishes, rude comments, even stealing money. Mira always managed to be there when it happened. And she'd say things like, "Kids lie when they're overwhelmed." And my parents believed her. Every time. I felt like I was going insane. My own mom started looking at me like she didn't trust me. My dad started locking up his study. And Mira? She acted like nothing was wrong. Like we were still close. Sometimes I even believed it. That was until I found the box. One afternoon, I was cleaning under Myra's bed thanks to a chore my mom forced on me, and I found this old wooden box tucked way in the back. The latch was rusted. It wasn't even locked. I opened it thinking it was just junk. But inside were photos of me. Dozens of them. Some from family gatherings, others from outside my school, and I know for a fact she never visited my school. The worst were from my bedroom. Taken while I was asleep. All from angles that made my stomach twist. But it didn't stop there. Inside were pieces of my life. Strands of my hair tied with red thread. A button from my pajamas. A used tissue I remembered from when I had a cold. It wasn't just creepy. It felt ritualistic. I ran to my parents, heart racing, and showed them everything. They looked at them and said, "Myra's been through a lot. She probably didn't mean anything by it. Maybe it's just her way of holding on to family." Watch the full video to see just how far her obsession went and what happened.